We're going to do a coin shop update, folks. Nothing major, just the normal, can't find this, can't find that. We're going to go right into it. So please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for the ones who've subscribed already. If you're not yet subscribed and like content like this, help me out. Subscribe. Let's get this channel with a lot of subscribers. Thank you all very much. Let's just get into it. You guys know what I'm probably going to talk about by the screen that you're seeing. Dimes. Can't find them, folks. Alright? We just can't source them for some reason. Can't really source quarters. Can't really source half dollars. What's going on? There's a 90% silver shortage. And people are going to say, I got plenty of silver. There's plenty of silver online. Blah, 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 blah. I've heard it all. But when you got 30 people want dimes in one day, we started keeping a list. And we probably added maybe one or two more than I'm thinking of. But we started to keep a list of not names, just little check marks. How many people are after dimes? $5 face, $10 face. Whatever the case may be. Yeah, we have a guy who comes in every so often, every day. He checks the price. He even comes in and says, I'm not selling today. That's what he said today. Seeing the price drop, I'm not selling any dimes today. Okay, no problem. Look, I don't know what's going on with the dimes, but it's an issue. If you guys want dimes, you better get them now. And it's not trying to be a sales tactic or scare tactic. When the 90% silver is really gone, it's going to be gone. I have no other recourses right now for Washington silver quarters. Half those. The bullion dealer right now is out that we deal with. We are really on the hunt for any customer who wants to sell, who needs to sell, not that that needs to sell. And you know, we don't know what else to do to source them. Nobody wants to give them up. I'm not giving mine up. They only joked around with me all just today. Chris, I need your dimes. Well, too bad. I'm not selling them. Look, folks, you know, if you got dimes in your area, you see quarters in your area, you got the half dollars in your area, you like the 90% silver, that's where my focus is right now. 90 and 40%. Pinback has a deal on dimes right now, 5 rolls or more. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. They do have quarters back in stock. They have half dollars in stock right now. We will go through the list tomorrow of who has what at what prices, folks. I do that every single Saturday morning. We started seeing some outages last week. I've not really looked today to see what online bowling deals. We will discuss that tomorrow. Going forward, I'm still on the hunt, folks. You know, yeah, we could have had $3,000 in face and dimes if we lied to the other guy and said this is the perfect time to sell them, blah, do it all at once. No. When people are selling, when people are buying, we're going to be honest. Some people don't like honesty. Well, then don't have to watch the channel then. You know, I don't like, you know, I just don't care for, you know, people coming on saying, oh, we ripped this person off. I ripped this person off. I mean, if you want to say that, fine. That's your choosing. Yesterday I announced our shop owner said to an older gentleman, do you want that case, spinning case? Go buy that, parts that we need. I'll give you 3 months free. Our owner fixed the thing yesterday, had it up and running yesterday. Guy was there when he was fixing it. It took about 45 minutes for him to put the part in, and it needed a motor to spin the disc around, or whatever you want to call it, the shelving. It needed some other copper wiring, and needed a few small little light bulbs. Guy spent about $93 in parts. He's in for 3 months, no other charge. He's always sold 3 coins, not the you know, the major coins he's got, but he sold 3 coins already. I'm kind of impressed. I mean, you know, people are buying them up, and so you know, so what this customer is doing at the shop is just taking that money. We can pay him out every single day. The next morning, it's going to sit in the register, we pay him out the next day. Next day we're open, we're going to pay him out. Just to do the paperwork to make sure there's no taxes or nothing like that. And just to balance the books. Guy's happy as pink. So he sold 2 coins yesterday, 1 coin today. We pay him for the 1 coin tomorrow if he comes in. Guy's happy as pink. And so he started talking to him. He says, well, after the 3 months, how much do you want for rent for this case? He says, I tell you what. He says, I'll do it 2 ways. Like I told you. He says, I'll do it $75 a month, or I'll take a 10% commission fee. Whatever you sell it for, I'll take 10%. He says, you're selling, so maybe the $75 deal a month would be better for you anyways. So we will see what happens after 3 months. Hey, we weren't using the shelving. We were just using for more decorated stuff, higher end rounds and stuff like that. They're not selling, so we put them on the very end case if people want them there. And shop owner says, hey, if I can make extra $75 a month, having that thing up and running, I'll take the $75 and call it a day. No, it's not a lot of money, folks. Trying to help the guy out. Our owner's gonna make more money when he transfers it, when he uses the money to get Maples and Eagles. That's what he wants to get. He's only bought a couple Eagles. He's always got a couple Maples, so he's just putting the money right back in the store. So it's a win-win for the store. To be honest with you, it's a win-win situation. And owner's tickled pink. He says, about time somebody wanted to rent that case. He says, it's been for rent for about 1.5 years. So, with that being said, we're trying to help everybody out there. There's a lot of new people coming in. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. There's no stupid question. If you don't know something, ask. It don't have to be me. It could be another coin shop. It could be Pinbacks. Check Pinbacks out, folks. Channel sponsor, PIMBEX. Call them up if you have to. Don't be afraid. They're there to help you. I talk to them. They're nice guys. One of the best online bowling dealers that I can think of. Very fair prices. Do they always have the best price? Probably not. But what you're going to get from Pinbacks, you're going to get honesty. You're going to get your stuff well packed, shipped to you fast, with no hassle. That's what you're going to get from Pinbacks. Let me know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. Thank you to the viewer out there, because this sponsorship would not be possible without you. What else is going on in the shop? Again, we're out of 5-ounce silver bars. We've been seeing a run on gold maple leafs. I reported this all week long. We got 10 more in today. When the drop happened, we had 8. Those 8 are gone. We've got 10 until Tuesday now. I don't think we're going to have enough until Tuesday, folks. With gold shooting up more and more and more, I don't know if we're going to have a pullback. We just don't want to get caught in a position at the shop where we buy 50 of these all at one time, and all of a sudden gold takes a $150 nosedive. That's not going to be good for the shop. That's not going to be profitable for the shop at all. So, if we get out, we just make a list, and people want to prepay, lock them in until we get the next shipment. We can order as many as we want right now. We just don't want to get caught with a dip coming down the road. If there's going to be a dip, I can't predict that. I don't know what gold's going to do the next day. I don't know what silver's going to do the next day. Nobody knows that. If you know that, let me know. I mean, if you think silver, if you say, Chris, I guaranteed silver's going to be this price this day, let me know. No one can predict that, folks. We got so much going on in the world with Iran, Russia, Ukraine, China, potential Trump's tariffs coming on April 2nd. It's all playing into it, folks. It's all playing into it. I don't know how this is going to affect the precious metals going down the road, but what we can see with our own eyes right now, silver and gold have done pretty well, fairly well, excellent well, if you want to call it that, since the beginning of the year. Bitcoin, not so much. And yes, I'm going to go on a rant about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not money. Meme coins are not money. Bitcoin, how are you going to know if Bitcoin is going to exist 3-4 years from now? If people are going to buy Bitcoin, that's the only way that price goes up, is people believe in it. Believe in what? It's nothing, folks. It's thin air. It's not physical. How are you going to trade your Bitcoin, your meme coins, when the system crashes? I'll wait for an answer. How are you going to use it when the power goes out? How are you going to use it if your cell phone drops in the sewer? And I'm not trying to be funny. Or the school bus runs it over because you dropped it out of your pocket. And the reason why I say that is I got a friend in Maine who dropped his cell phone, cracked it, it broke, it wouldn't work. 3 weeks later, he dropped it out of his pocket going to the mailbox. Sure enough, the school bus comes, runs over it. 3 months later, he's out there snow blowing. Drops his cell phone out of his pocket again. Went right to the snowblower. 3 phones in a month. Now, I don't know if this guy had Bitcoin or not. I think it was prior to Bitcoin being released. There you go again, folks. It's not money. It's not no digital gold. It's not trading like digital gold. And how these meme coins work also is the same way. You got to believe in the meme coin. Meaning, it's a Ponzi scheme. Somebody talks it up. People pull out. Then maybe a big fish will come in. Maybe a big fish will come in, folks, and put that price up. Then some of the smaller people pull it out. Then another whale pulls some of it out. Drops the price, raises the price. Then eventually you're going to find new buyers for the main coin or the Bitcoin. It's the same thing. And it's backed by, it's really not backed by this either. Silver and gold have always been money. Way before, if it wasn't for silver or gold, this wouldn't exist. This would not exist. I don't know much more clear I can be about that. If you like Bitcoin meme coins, just be careful. Just be careful. Yes, you can make a lot of money. But you can also lose it too. To me, I'd rather go to the casino and put $500 on a blackjack table. Not all at one time, of course. Take my chances there than buying a meme coin and Bitcoin. That's just me, though. At least you get something out of it. At least you get entertained for a while. So you ain't playing $25 hands of blackjack. Or maybe going to the slot machine and sitting there all day with a 5-cent machine and you're betting 50 cents. At least you get some entertainment. What do you really get out of Bitcoin? It just sits there, digits on the screen. If that computer system crashes, what's going to happen, folks? No, we've seen it being hacked before. We've seen meme coins getting hacked. Silver and gold is the only true money out there. We've just been lied to about the dollar. Fiat currencies worldwide, we've been lied to. Why was silver taken out of our money back in '64 in the States? Why? Because they know it's money. Silver was more than what is silver dime melts for $2.49. Silver quarter melts for about $6.23. Half dollar melts for $12.47. Piece of Morgan dollar, last time I looked, was melting for right around $26.15 or so. Silver is money. Gold is money. Nothing else is. There's my rant. You know, I was watching Peter Schiff last night, and he kind of went on the same rant I just did. And maybe he explained it a little bit better than I could. But that's how I feel, folks. No, I don't own any meme coins. I don't own any Bitcoin. I'm not going to create a meme coin. I do own some mining stocks, though. I own First Mining Gold, not a channel sponsor. And I own Silver Mountain stock as well. Again, not a channel sponsor. There's risk in mining stocks. Yeah, there's risk. But at least they have assets. Meme coins, Bitcoin does not have no assets at all. It's just the people who the assets are who believe in it. Something digital on the screen. I'll wrap it up there, folks. If you folks have any questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum, please reach out to me. I'm always happy to help anybody out there. I don't charge for it, but if you like to make a donation, there are two ways. A super thanks in any video, or my PayPal link is going to be in every single description of every single video, but I ask you this, only do so if you can donate. That's all. Thank you for watching. CoinShop Chris is now out.